Welcome, Pisces, to your weekly timeless ghetto reading by Sapphire Queen 999. To you guys that are new, welcome. To you guys that have been here before, you already know how I get my messages. I like to pull energies from the past, present, and future. Then I summarize everything and I give you guys an overall energy. And I usually like to set the mood for my timelines with oracle cards. So we're going to be using Tarot of the Wonderland Tarot, and Alice the Wonderland for oracle cards. Okay, so let's begin. So for your first oracle card in the recent past, we have number 10, follow your own good advice. It says, trust yourself. Know what is best for you. So Pisces, basically what I'm getting here is that, you're going through a situation where you have to put yourself first. You can't be thinking about others. You have to make sure that the one who's going to benefit at the end and is going to have the overall best outcome, it's you, Pisces. Why worry about everyone else? No one else worries about you. So keep focused, trust yourself, and make sure that whatever you do it with the best intentions for you first. So for your first three cards in the recent past, we have the Tower, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Hats, or the Knight of Cups. So what I'm getting is that in this time of your life, you had went through like a realization that something that you thought was true really wasn't. I guess you were blinded to something, and you opened up your eyes and you was able to see that in this union you were, where you had devoted all your love to and all your attention and focus to, there was something going on, probably a three-way I'm getting from this Three of Cups. But okay, we gonna move on to clarify further. For your next three cards, we have the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Page of Hats. So Pisces, you could be dealing with a Taurus. You could also be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But what I'm seeing here is that, you, in the first three cards, you had made a love offer. You followed through with a love offer, something that you felt you were very passionate about and you thought was true. But I'm guessing that your person, this Page of Hearts here, he actually or she actually was focused on this Queen of Wands. I'm not sure, but I'm getting male energies for the Page of Hats. And I'm getting female energies for the Queen of Wands. So I'm thinking that this is a guy who followed his offer towards probably a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who he found sexy and attractive and exciting, and he felt this crazy lustful passion towards. And with the Hierophant, I'm getting that they were, they had a lot of things in common. They're from the same probably group. They probably hanged out with the same friends, same social crowd. They probably had similar beliefs, similar traditions. And, the Hierophant could also mean like divine union, and that could sometimes lead to marriage. Okay, so let's move on. So for the last three cards in your recent past, we have the Five of Swords, the Two of Coins, or Pentacles, or as in this deck, the Two of Oysters, and the Six of Oysters. So what I'm getting is that, after you discover the three-way party, you felt that this relationship was, it was too many issues that came along with it. It was very conflicted. You were confused. You knew you loved this person, but obviously with the type of treatment he was giving you, he wasn't loving you. So you knew you had to make a decision. And you decided to move forward because you wasn't getting even give and take in this relationship. It seems like you were the one giving, while he or she was just taking. So you decided to move on, Pisces. Okay, we're going to move over to your present. So for your present oracle card, we have number 20, keep your temper. It says, don't allow anger to rule you. So, I'm getting from this card that you were very angry when all this happened. And, you were probably being, let's say, devious, thinking of evil ways to get back at him or her. You wanted your revenge. You felt hurt. You felt violated. But, Spirit is telling you not to get angry. Spirit is telling you to, take a step back and just watch. All right? And what that usually means to me is that if Spirit decides to take action, you'll be able to sit from the sideline and get to enjoy the ride. Okay, so let's move to your first card in the present. So for the first three cards in the present, we have the Four of Swords, the Queen of Oysters, and the Page of Flamingos. So what I'm getting from this Four of Swords is that, after this whole tower moment happen where, you know, you discover that the person you've been giving your time and focus to has really been giving his time and focus to someone else. You decided that you needed to take time out to just rest and heal and, you know, recuperate, get yourself better, put all your pieces back together again. And during this time, you decided to focus on you and improving your well-being, you know, improving your health, improving your overall, you know, your overall well-being, basically. You were able to, you know, you probably seeked out some type of therapy or something to get your mind right, you know, just to be able to verbalize and voice out the hurt and pain that you felt by this betrayal. And during this whole time, you were able to focus on your money and you were sitting high in that chair as a queen of oysters. But during this whole time, you also had someone watching. I'm not sure if it's your ex-person who's lurking and, you know, keeping tabs on you, probably through social media, or if this is someone just looking at you from the sidelines thinking how, wow, how beautiful this Pisces is. Look, she's so abundant, she's so intelligent, she's so successful. You know, she's a great mom, a great friend, a great everything, you know, and they were just admiring you. So I'm not sure who that is, but, you know, we're going to move on to the next 3 cards and hopefully we'll further clarify. So for your next 3 cards in the present, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Peppermills, aka Wands or Rods, and the Hermit card. So what I'm thinking is that during this time while you were, you know, resting and focusing, as you can see in that card of the Ten of Pentacles, Alice is just there sleeping. She's chilling. You know, she knows that she's worked hard and that she's reached her goal. You know, she's reached stability, security. She's reached being successful, having abundance. And, you know, I'm betting that you have 2 offers coming in. So that Page of Swords could be between one of these 2 offers. You know, the King of Peppermints, I'm getting fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And from the Hermit card, I'm getting maybe a Virgo. I don't know. But, you know, this Virgo decided to sit back and think about which ways. I'm thinking this Virgo, this Hermit card, is your ex-person. And this one was just, you know, went back to the drawing board to think about what ways he or she, you know, could get Pisces back. While this King of Peppermill, this fire sign offer, you know, he was just trying to bring some new light into your life, some adventure, some passion, some love, some fun, which is something that you needed after being hurt. You needed a way to recuperate and get rid of those, you know, sad memories. Okay, so let's go to your next 3 cards. So for the final 3 cards in the past, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Peppermills, aka Wands of Rods, and the Emperor. So what I'm getting out of these 3 cards is that, you know, you chose to make a change in life, something that felt right. And I'm thinking that you went and made your move of a new beginning with this fire sign. Because you know, observed this person and you saw what they were about. And this was somebody that was not about game, someone who was mature, who was also stable. They also had their own and was willing to, you know, offer you what they had and more. Because together you guys would be, you know, a strong team. So you saw this person as your Emperor. Okay, we're going to move forward to the near future. So for your near future oracle card, we have Shine Bright Like a Candle, card number 36. And it says, you will make it through this. So what I'm getting out of this card is that, you know, you found your strength. You were able to pull yourself together again. And you re-enter the world as someone new. As someone who was no longer dependent on a fool. And, you know, you became successful. You reached a lot of the goals that you had in place. And you became something that, you know, everyone was noticing. Everyone was noticing how resilient you became, how independent. And it looked good on you. You were shining bright, okay? Like a diamond, like a candle. All right. Let's move on to your first card. So for the first 3 cards in your near future, we have the 2 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, aka Peppermills, and the Strength card. And what I'm getting out of these 3 cards is that, you know, since you decided to move forward with this offer with your Aries, you know, it was like you guys had a real solid connection. It was like a true bond. You guys felt good, and y'all, you know, it was like y'all was soulmates. Like y'all were meant to be. And, you know, you were deserving of that because, Pisces, you've been waiting a long time. You know, you've been waiting a long time to find true love or someone who actually probably desired you more than what you desired them. Someone who was willing to do more for you and give you that equal give and take or even more because you were deserving of it. And, you know, during the time that you were single by yourself, working on yourself, the main thing you did was rebuild your strength. You rebuild your strength. You learn how to think, not just based on your emotions, but with logic. Okay, so, you know, that made you a much stronger person and you wouldn't put up with the BS of others. So, you know, you decided to go with this fire sign and, you know, from this Two of Cups, it just shows that you guys, you know, are like a soulmate connection. So let's move on to the next three cards. So for your next three cards in the near future, we have the Fool card. We have the Five of Peppermills, aka Wands or Rods. And we have the Seven of Hats, aka Cups. So what I'm getting is that, you know, you know, once you build up your strength, you lost that fear and you were able to, you know, take a leap with this Aries sign. And going into this relationship, you know, one of the things that you were fearing prior was, you know, that you didn't want to be involved in something that was considered like a conflict or a competition. You know, you didn't want to fight for your person's attention. You wanted to make sure you was someone that, you know, wasn't all up on his many options because the only option he was focused on was you. All right, so let's move on to your last three cards. For your next three cards in the near future, you have the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Oysters / Pentacles, and the Two of Flamingos, aka Swords. So what I'm getting out of these three cards is that, you know, you took your place as this queen. You transform into someone who no longer used emotion first. Instead, she used logic. She thought about her decisions. She went out and she looked for truth. She spoke truth. She was loyal. She was strong. She was independent. And because she was able to do this transformation, she was able to reach what? A new beginning of stability. And, you know, family. Because people think the oyster pentacles are only about money. But keep in mind, when you're broke, but you have family, you're just as rich as a millionaire. And with this Two of Swords card, what I'm getting is that, you know, you came out of that moon. You were able to break out of your fears. You were able to take off the blindfold. You were able to make your decisions and you were able to move forward. And, you know, overall, that's what made you lead to where you're at now as this Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is a good reading. Now I'm going to give you guys the overall energy that I'm going to read off reading the bottom of the deck cards. So for your overall summarized energy, we have Oracle card, Messages for a Rabbit, number 15. And it states, service to the animal world. So meaning that if you haven't been kind to any cats or dogs lately, you should probably consider being kind to some animal. Maybe adopt a pet. Maybe just, you know, free or strayed. Or maybe just, you know, redirect or refer someone in an adoption. But it's saying to do something. I don't know if you guys have any pets. Maybe I should go take your pet to the vet doctor and see if something's going on. But it's actually saying for you guys to do something towards animals. Or maybe it's just the way that you dumped your ex since he was a dog. You know, services to the animals. Just joking. But for your next card, you have the Page of Cups. So what I'm getting out of this energy is that, you know, you held on to your cup and then you made, you know, you responded to an offer. And with this offer response, you were able to meet someone who will be your soulmate, your true love, someone who will honor and respect you and treat you as a person that you deserve to be treated. So this is what I got for you this week, Pisces. I hope it resonated with you guys. If it did, please press like. If it didn't, then of course, you know, you take what you got out of it and you move on. But on your way out, please try to share it with a fellow Pisces within your community, because you never know who may need to listen to this message. This is a timeless message, so meaning it could have happened already, it could be happening right now, it could happen in the future. So all I'm saying is if it doesn't resonate now, you should still try to keep some of it because it may happen later. Okay, and keep in mind that this message is a general message for entertainment purposes only. And like I said, it may or may not resonate with everyone. But if it does, you know, please leave your comments. I would love to read what you guys are going through. And, you know, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message.